This evening, as we broadcast and bring you the biggest story tonight, it's Thursday, and there are over 40 people who've already been questioned in the death of Sushant Singh Rajput. But there are many questions that remain. Many people from inside Sushant Singh Rajput's close circle, family members, friends of the family, those who knew him well, have questions over the investigation. These are serious questions. Let me go across to Alisha and also Prakash Singh joining us live this evening. Alisha is in Mumbai, Prakash is in Patna, and we'll also be joined in a few minutes from now by Nilotpal, who's a family friend of Sushant. There are many questions, and there are many people who believe that a CBI investigation should be conducted because there are gaps in the investigation. Let me go across to Alisha first to get an update from Mumbai on the latest as far as the investigation is concerned. Alisha, we know that 40 people have been questioned, but some asking questions on why key people have not been called in yet.
को लेकर सीबीआई इस पूरे मामले की जांच करे, इस पर मांग लगातार लोगों के ओर से, बॉलीवुड के ओर से लगातार आ रही है। फिलहाल मुंबई पुलिस के ओर से 40 से ज्यादा जो है स्टेटमेंट अब तक रिकॉर्ड कर चुके हैं, और वहीं पर अभी फिलहाल मुंबई पुलिस जिनका स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड कर रही है वो है रूमी जाफरी, जो करीबन 3 बजे तक जो है बांद्रा के पुलिस स्टेशन पर पहुंचे थे। उनका स्टेटमेंट फिलहाल जो है रिकॉर्ड किया जा रहा है। रूमी जाफरी की बात करें तो कहीं ना कहीं जो है सुशांत और खासतौर पर रिया चक्रवर्ती इनके साथ जो है इनके पर्सनल रिलेशन थे, और खुद जो है रूमी जाफरी एक जो डायरेक्टर है और एक नई मूवी के साथ भी वो खुद आने वाले थे, जिसमें रिया चक्रवर्ती और सुशांत सिंह राजपूत ये दोनों के फिल्म को लेकर जिसकी शूटिंग इस साल के मई में होने वाली थी, पर लॉकडाउन को देखते हुए जो है एक्सटेंड की गई थी। तो इन सारी चीजों को देखते हुए जो है आज रूमी जाफरी की जो स्टेटमेंट है वो रिकॉर्ड की जा रही है। वही दूसरी ओर अब तक मुंबई पुलिस की ओर से लगातार जो है स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड किया, और कई ऐसे और प्रोड्यूसर्स और या फिर एक्टर्स हो या डायरेक्टर्स हो, उनकी भी स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हैं, उनको भी समन किया जा सकता है। पर खासतौर पर जो मुंबई पुलिस की ओर से बताया गया है कि जल्द से जल्द जो है एक नया समन, जो फ्रेश समन जो है वो कंगना रनावत को भी भेज सकते हैं। हालांकि सुशांत सिंह को लेकर, उनके फिल्म को लेकर या पर्सनल को लेकर कोई भी जो है कोई रीजन नहीं थी जिसको लेकर पहले समन किया जाता, पर जैसे ही खुद कंगना रनावत जो है सुशांत की सुसाइड के बाद कई ऐसे सवाल और खुलासे जो उन्होंने किए हैं, जिसको देखते हुए मुंबई पुलिस जो है पहला समन भेज चुकी थी, पर कंगना जी
Now, sorry for interrupting you there. Prakash spoke to Shekhar Suman, the actor, and Shekhar, like Shatrughan, also believes that there are many aspects to the investigation which has not been revealed yet, and many gaps in the investigation and questions over the investigations have been raised this evening. I want to play out a short clip of Prakash's conversation with Shekhar Suman, and then I have someone who's a close friend of the Sushant Singh Rajput family. I'd like to go across to him. That's Nilotpal, who's joining us live from Mumbai, and he's been vocal about this. I'll go across to him, but first I want to play that clip and then bring Prakash and Nilotpal into the conversation.
Initially, you raised an allegation that there's a suicide gang and the gangster operating who stops rising film stars to do well in the Bollywood. Yes. And also that Kangana Ranaut and Shatrughan Sinha has also raised this, that there is a suicide gang that is operating in the Bollywood. What do you think is a suicide gang running and operating in the Bollywood industry?
There is a gang, there is a caucus. There is a coterie that forces people, that pushes people to the precipice where they are forced to take extreme steps. I think that's what Kangana meant by a suicide gang. What I want to tell you that there is a caucus which is akin to a mafia. There is a gang that is operating. In Hindi, I said, ye rangdaron ki jamaat hai. You know, they are like gundas. They are controlling everything. They want to have a complete control over the film industry, so they can dictate and they can decide and they can navigate everything the way they want to. So they decide who's going to go up, who's going to go out, who's going to be in. For them, like actors are like horses whom they bet on. and they make money on them. You know, the horse never gets the money. It's always the person who's betting on them gets the money. So these are mercenary people who will walk over each other's dead body to be there. So they are ruthless. And I think that there was this whole big nexus. This whole coterie was against Sushant because if you notice, if you just have a look at the backstory, if you see the way he was being systematically marginalized and ostracized, it's very clear that even in the social functions, film functions, people were trying to just run him down. He was never given his due recognition. He was never awarded, never rewarded. And toward the end, all the big films that he was working in, he had to wash his hands off those films and without any reason given to him. So obviously there is a gang. I am not too familiar with the names, even if I don't have a proof. So I can't name them, I can't blame them, I can't shame them. But I think in course of time,
I'll ask you one question about this, about this gang, that there was a famous TV show of Karan Johar in which Alia Bhatt was given an option, whom would you kill and whom would you date with? Then Alia Bhatt decided to kill Sushant Rajput. So the way young talent like Sushant was humiliated all the time, what do you have to say on that? Even Shatrughan Sinha has commented that Bollywood किसी के बाप की जागीर नहीं है, and there are allegations that only 4 families run the Bollywood.
जी, ये तो मैं पहले भी कह चुका हूँ और बहुत पहले मैंने कहा था कि इंडस्ट्री जो हमारी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री है किसी के पपौती नहीं है और किसी के बाप की नहीं है. ये एक खुली जगह है और सबको एक लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड मिलना चाहिए. And everybody should be given equal opportunity. You know, that show that you're talking about, I do remember that killing bit. Of course, that one should not take that literally, killing, but the fact it seemed that it was done to deliberately humiliate the guy. I mean, she could have, the actress in question could have killed anybody else, but she decided to kill Sushant. Killing means, in a way, it shows hatred towards the guy, that I really don't care for this guy. He's absolutely inconsequential. So, and in more ways than one, and in more shows than one, people came forward and did the same thing to him. So it's very, very obvious. It's very, very clear what they were trying to do. They were just trying to marginalize it because Sushant wanted to live his life on his own terms.
Live on the broadcast, and I also have Nilotpal Mrinal. Now Nilotpal Mrinal is close to the Sushant Singh Rajput family, someone who's following up on the developments in Mumbai, and I'd like to go across to him because he has been tweeting, and these are his own views, and I'd like to go across to him and ask him, Nilotpal, why do you feel there are gaps in the investigation? What are the questions that you have? Because there is a demand for a CBI investigation. The family has also asked for a CBI investigation. Not the immediate family, but the cousin of Sushant Singh Rajput has asked for a CBI investigation. There are many who believe that CBI must investigate because there are loopholes, there are many questions that remain unanswered. What are these questions that you have about the investigation?
See, the thing is, when this incident happened, I don't know what was the reason that the roommates, the family who were the roommates, the friends, the servant, why they wanted to call the sister. The main thing, it was a Sunday. As per the news, as per the statement, there was a party on the Saturday. What we came to know from media and from police sources. And when there was a Saturday party in Bombay, suddenly someone waking up at 9 a.m. or 9:30, 10 a.m., what is the timing, police better know. And he asked for juices, he plays some game. And if someone, the roommate or the servants are knowing that he's not keeping well, they try to knock the door. And again, they disappear. And after 2 hours, they came. Why they wanted to call the sister and what they wanted to show to the sister. The main question is here. See, this is Kalyug. Kalyug mein bhai bhai ka nahi hota hai. This is the fact everyone is aware. Kalyug mein bhai bhai ka nahi hota hai. To aap servant ho ya chahe roommate ho, what you wanted to show to the sisters. और चलिए अगर sisters को बुलाने से पहले आप building के watchman, secretary और chairman, why you not called the secretary, chairman or the watchman and break the door? The thing is, when you are aware When everyone is talking, he was not keeping well, which I cannot believe. Reason being, if someone is depressed, the person cannot ask for the juice or playing some game. In that case, also, if you are saying he was not keeping well, why in the first attempt you not broke the door? Then also in the second attempt, also you not broke the door when he was not opening the door, and you tried to call her sister, which I believe was staying in Goregaon. Now you are aware that Bandra to Goregaon, how far it is. Someone will get ready, come there. They wasted 1 hour time there. What was something they wanted to show to the family? Why they not call 100? Why not they call the chairman or secretary? What was something they wanted to specifically show to the sister? This is the first thing. On Sunday afternoon, how they got the key maker, when on Sunday you are aware, you can search, you will not find anyone who is going to open the door with the automatic key and everything. Why it was there that they were again calling the key maker? Why they not break the door when they had doubt that something is suspicious? And the main thing is why they called the sister only. How we can trust? This is Kalyug. भाई की भाई से लड़ाई होती है, भाई भाई को मार देता है. How we can trust the friend?
Are
How we
these the
can
question?
trust
One
the
second.
roommate? How we can trust
Okay,
the
so
servant?
I know that you have many questions, Nilotpal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that you have many questions. Everyone has questions over this death. And, Prakash Singh is joining me live from Patna. Prakash has been in very close contact with the family of Sushant Singh Rajput, including his first cousin, who also happens to be a legislator in Bihar. And he too has been asking for a CBI investigation. Prakash, what are some of these questions that the family has? And why?
Well, the immediate family is tight-lipped about it. Sushant's sisters and family members' father is tight-lipped about it. Neeraj Bablu is the first cousin and elder brother of Sushant Singh Rajput, and Neeraj had invited Sushant to his village last year. Is clearly demanding a CBI probe, and he also feels that there are certain questions that needs to be answered. As Nilotpal was saying, it was a Saturday night party. So what is the proof that Sushant committed a suicide? Where are the fingerprint images of those noose or the rope that was tied to the fan? Is there any empirical evidence, prima facie evidence? Why was the door not broke open? And apart from that, that, there are many other questions that needs to be answered, like the financial transactions. Was the party happening? And I believe from my sources that there were 3 missed calls, only a silent missed call that went on the mobile phone of 3 people. So was it Sushant's call or was it somebody else's call that was made from Sushant's mobile? That needs to be investigated upon by the police. The police has not come out yet on all those questions. So there are many unanswered questions and deep loopholes into the investigations, as Shekhar Suman in my interview pointed out in the afternoon today. So the CBI needs to take over the entire case, because there are allegations that the influential people within the Bollywood are trying to
Prakash,
influence the investigations, because allegations have been leveled against many people in the Bollywood, like Karan Johar. So far he's not been interrogated upon because he kept on humiliating Sushant Singh Rajput, and it's a case of abetment to suicide if you keep on tarnishing image. Like a film critic in Rajiv Masand was interrogated by the police after Kangana Ranaut came into the picture and leveled allegations against him, and day before yesterday he was summoned. So
Prakash,
is the police trying to protect someone? Is the police being influenced by someone? That is the moot question. Back to you.
Prakash, there are many people who believe that CBI investigation is necessary. Shatrughan Sinha is one of them. The actor and politician, a former parliamentarian himself, spoke to Arnab Goswami on Nation Wants to Know, while backing Kangana completely on what she had to say about the mafia in Bollywood. Shotgun told Arnab that he also believes that the CBI must investigate this case. Here's a small excerpt of that interview.
आई टेंड टू एग्री विथ यू कि पुलिस का नहीं है, फिर बेहतर एजेंसी को दिया जाए। अगर लोगों का अगर टैली नहीं कर रहा है, दो आदमी का, आपने कहा कि वो कुछ और कह रहे हैं और वो कुछ और कह रहे हैं सुशांत, और लोग सुशांत सिंह राजपूत पे अगर दोष मढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तब तो मैं समझता हूं जैसा कंगना ने भी कहा, लड़की बहुत अच्छी लड़की है, बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, बहुत सेल्फ मेड है, मैं उसकी बहुत कदर करता हूं। और आपने कहा तो मैं समझता हूं कि ये सीबीआई के लिए केस बनता है, उसको मैं भी रिकमेंड करता हूं, दूध का दूध और पानी का पानी करने के लिए सीबीआई को केस देना चाहिए।
ये बहुत बड़ी बात आपने कही। मेरा ये कहना है कि करण जौहर कौन को होते हैं ये कहने के लिए कि कंगना शुड लीव बॉलीवुड?
हमारे जमाने में ये जो कॉफी विद अर्जुन चलता है, इस तरह के तरह तरह प्लान इवेंट्स होते हैं, ये नहीं था।